It is the holiday season. Christmas is right around the corner.
Yep.
And in 1973, you were working on a song.
That's when I was in my last year at Juilliard.
Okay.
And my parents at the same time were building a house in Windham, New York,
Right.
where there was a ski area.
Right.
And there was 7 acres of property, and I love walking in the woods. I love the peace. I like to hear the birds. If it's winter, I love walking in the snow. I had a little dog with me. And in my mind, I was just putting lyrics together, and I put them down on paper. And, then I was still in school, Juilliard. I'd sit at the piano, and I'd take these lyrics. I composed a song, long story short. It was called A Small Town Christmas. And it was about this town, Windham, New York. And it was on paper, and, I put it in a file in my house, and that was about it. I sang it once in a while, maybe at a ladies' luncheon where I would play it and sing it. But then, 3 years ago, I had this idea. John Pizzarelli, the world-renowned guitarist, was having a fundraiser concert at Malloy College here in Long Island. And the fundraiser was to raise money for people in Uganda who he supports. So he had a bid, an online bid, and I waited last minute to bid a certain amount of money, and I won the bid, which meant that I could record any song I wanted with John Pizzarelli.
Wow.
That was a biggie.
Yeah, that's huge.
So I forwarded my song to the artistic director. I said, it's an original song. John Pizzarelli played for me. We did it in 7 takes. He said, it's a good song. Yeah. He gave me his email address if you ever need any help. So with that, and now I have this really good song with John Pizzarelli. How can I take this further? So once again, it's the game, persistence. So I went to the library. I started writing the story of how this song began 45 years ago. I created a story. I sent it out to writers in every newspaper I could.
Right.
John Hance picked up the story. He said, I'd like to write about you. He gave me a 3-page story in Newsday. My friend down the street, Doug, had connections with CBS. Cindy Hsu, correspondent, journalist from CBS, came to our home.
Wow.
She reported on me. Fox reported on me. The New York Times reported on me. The Herald reported on me, News 12, about this story. 45 years later, the man records a song.
Wow.
And then I talked with my friend Bob Schusterman, who was the band leader, and he put me in touch with John Oddo, who was the arranger for Rosemary Clooney, worked with Tony Bennett, all these famous stars, Tony Danza at the same time. So John Oddo arranged it. Steve Epstein from CBS, my friend from years ago, Steve Epstein produced it, and we have this great recording, and it's on iTunes, it's on Spotify. If you tell Alexa, play A Small Town Christmas by Frank Scafuri, and as long as you're backed up, then you can play music on Alexa.
Right.
Because not everyone can.
Right.
You have to set it up. It will play A Small Town Christmas by Frank Scafuri. God is my agent. God, where are you on this one?
He's up there listening to A Small Town Christmas.
Yeah, I guess so.
Give us a sign.
Yeah, give us a sign.
So.
Clear across the countryside, there is a little village that I admire. Not much folk living there, yet no phrase describes the atmosphere of simple things that mean so much at times like these. A small hello will warm the hearts of people both young and old. So lend an ear and crack a smile to the older folk who act like children as they sneak so slowly by the frozen pond where snowdrifts lie. A fawn lay nestled by his mother's side. Close your eyes, smell the pine as snow sifts through the icy branches where they lie. Snowdrifts line the mountain trail where I once saw Peter Cottontail, and there's old Frosty standing tall with his carrot nose. Hey, it's way too long. And have you felt the crisp, cold air? The scent of old man winter is in the air. So bundle up and dash outside. Oh, and by the way, Merry Christmas.